Hi, welcome to the service request lesson. My name is Sanjay Narvekar and I'm a product manager in the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Field Enablement team. I'll be walking you through this lesson today. In this lesson, we will discuss how to get technical support for Oracle Cloud. We will go over how to register an account with Oracle support. We will look at severity criteria, expectations, and their associated service level agreements. We'll also look at how to create and track support tickets. Please note that this workflow is not applicable to POC customers. You will have to work with your CSM for support. If you are a customer and you're getting ready to register for Oracle support, please ensure that you have the following information with you: the CSI number which you received with your order. The CSI stands for Customer Support Identifier. To register your account, you will go to https://support.oracle.com on a browser. Make sure you are choosing cloud option and not the traditional support option. Once you log in, the dashboard will be visible. Let's now look at severity definitions and SLAs. Before creating a support ticket, it's important to review the severity levels and service level agreements. If you're going to create a severity 1 ticket, these are the things that you need to bear in mind. You will create a severity 1 ticket when your production use of the supported programs or services is stopped or severely impacted that you cannot continue work. You experience a complete loss of service. The operation is mission critical to the business and the situation is an emergency. A Severity 1 service request has one or more of the following characteristics: you experience data corruption, or a critical documented function is not available, the system hangs indefinitely, causing unacceptable or indefinite delays for resources or response. And finally, the system crashes and crashes repeatedly after restart attempts. Customers need to respond to Severity 1 requests on priority basis. If responses are not received in a timely manner, the severity might be downgraded. This could impact the operation production environment of the customer. Reasonable efforts will be made to respond to Severity 1 requests within 1 hour. Severity 2 tickets should be created when you experience a severe loss of service or important features are unavailable with no acceptable workaround. However, operations can continue in a restricted fashion. Severity 3 tickets are to be created when you experience a minor loss of service or the impact is an inconvenience which may require a workaround to restore functionality. And finally, Severity 4 tickets are to be created when you requested information, an enhancement, or documentation clarification regarding your software, but there is no impact on the operation of the software. Or you experience no loss of service, the result does not impede the operation of a system. For further details on support policies, go to https://www.oracle.com/support/policies.html. Let's now look at navigating Oracle Cloud Support. Open up a browser and go to http://support.oracle.com. Once you log in, you'll see the cloud support interface. This interface is a light and simple interface that we created specifically for our cloud customers. If you log in into the traditional My Oracle support, that's the portal that is used by our license and hardware customers. It is highly customizable and more feature rich. During your work with Support Portal, you can seamlessly switch between the cloud support and My Oracle support interfaces. In this presentation, we will focus on the cloud support interface. This is the cloud support dashboard. It gives you a high-level view of your service requests. There is a lot of information on the screen, so let's look at each of the regions. My service request region shows any open service requests or SRs that you have created, whereas My company service requests shows you any open SRs associated to your support identifiers. The Create Service Request button gives you the ability to create an SR, which we will look at later. As a best practice, if you don't see any SRs that your company has created, it usually means you don't have access to the support identifier the service request was created against. You'll have to talk to the service identifier administrator to figure out if they can assign you to the support identifier. There is an additional feature on the top line. It's the Switch to My Oracle Support link. Clicking on this link allows you to jump over to My Oracle Support portal. Give it a try. And finally, there is a drop-down menu under your username to access settings and log out. If you click onto your username, you have two settings, personalization and My Account. Personalization gives you the opportunity to set the portal language, the preferred contact method, and the preferred language to communicate in service requests. My Account allows you to update your contact information as well as set a preferred time zone. Please make sure you enter your phone number in the international format with the leading plus and country code. As a best practice, validate your phone number. This is the number that will be automatically populated into the phone number field of your service request. Oracle Support's recommended best practice is to search the knowledge base as well as search and post a discussion thread in the community. But it may happen you're still unable to find a solution to your issue, or the nature of your request implies that service request has to be created. There are two ways to create a service request from Cloud Support dashboard. Create Service Request button or Create Service Request icons, which builds off an existing product. Let's create an SR using the Create Service Request button. Here are the scenarios for when cloud users log an SR. When the customer has cloud-specific requests, when the customer hits technical issues or has questions and has exhausted possible solutions or answers from the knowledge base and community. Creating a cloud SR is an easy three-step process. Select service type and problem type. Enter short problem summary. Pay attention to carefully selecting the problem type as it will affect the subsequent questions and may also have an effect on service request assigned to the most appropriate team or engineer. Complete the problem description by accurately describing the issue or request and answering all the questions. Verify your contact information and preferred contact method. Set the severity to mirror the business impact of the issue. Please note, Cloud Portal users can only add alternate contact on Severity 1 tickets. Traditional portal users can add alternate contact on any severity level. And finally, proceed to second step by selecting the next button. Verify your contact information and preferred contact method. Sometimes, when you select the service type and problem type, you will be triggered a guided solution. This will present questions, and based on your answers, solutions or additional information will be provided or requested. If the solution doesn't resolve your issue, click Next to continue with the default flow. Step 2 is the additional detail screen. It shows the completed information from step 1 and continues to build upon your information. This step asks for additional information. Again, please answer all questions properly, as not doing so may slow down the service request resolution process. There is also a possibility to upload files in this step. Attachments supply an additional opportunity for you to accurately describe to the owning support engineer the situation or problem that is occurring. This information may be in the form of a screenshot with on-screen errors, step-by-step instructions reproducing the problem, log files, etc. Click Next to proceed on to Step 3, the final step. Step 3 is the confirmation and final step of the SR creation process. This is the chance to review the information that you have entered. If necessary, click on the back button to adjust, update or edit your information. Once you are satisfied with the information on each of this screen, click on the Submit button. You will be taken to the Service Request tab and a confirmation with the service request number will be displayed. From then on, you will be able to find the SR in your SR list. When viewing the SR online, you can view any of the email notifications sent to you. Let's now look at severity levels and business impact. When you create a severity level 1 ticket, you will be guaranteed a first response from Oracle support under an hour. And the update frequency for these tickets are continuous 24/7 updates. Note that the resolution time requires that the customer actively work these SRs. For severity level 2 tickets, the first response is based on communication preference set by the customer. This can be via email or phone call. And Oracle will provide multiple updates within 24 to 48 hours. And this is also co-owned by Oracle support, and the customer. For severity level 3 tickets, the first response again is based on communication preference, and customers will receive updates between 2 to 3 business days, and the resolution time is co-owned by the Oracle support engineer and the customer. And finally, for the severity level 4 tickets, the first response will be based on communication preference, and the updates will happen between 3 to 5 business days, and the resolution time is co-owned by Oracle support engineer working the SR and the customer. When you create a severity 1 ticket, you will get to see the severity 1 agreement, which shows you that you are ready to work 24 by 7 to get the severity 1 ticket to a resolution. Customers should not check the work 24 by 7 button if they do not have somebody that can work on this issue 24 by 7. If you need to check the status of your service request, update it or close it, simply click on the SR number in the list and the SR will open on your screen. On the left side, you'll see the service request attributes such as severity, status, last update date, or escalation status. In the central part is then the service request log, where you'll find the additional questions or proposed solutions from your support engineer. And there are buttons to update the SR, attach more files, or close the SR. Here are a couple of best practices you should follow if you want your SRs to be resolved quickly. Remember that documentation is essential. The more complete information you provide, the more quickly the engineer can get to work on the issue. Try to be comprehensive but structured at the same time. I encourage you to actively monitor the service request status and reply promptly to ensure that no delays occur in obtaining a solution. If you feel that speaking directly with the support engineer over the phone will move your issue forward more quickly, do not hesitate to request a call back from your support engineer. If you feel it will be valuable to show your support engineer the behavior you are encountering, you may request a collaborative session via web conferencing in order to demonstrate the behavior to your support engineer. If the business impact has changed, you'll also want to let us know that a change in severity is necessary. Do this preferably using a phone. Finally, I do encourage you to use the escalation process to communicate any concerns to Oracle Support Management. Here's an FAQ page which summarizes the information in the previous slides. Please note that if you think you're not getting a prompt response for your service request, you can get in touch with your CSM. We have now reached the end of today's lesson. In today's lesson, you learned how to register your account with Oracle Support. You learned the different severity levels and SLAs for service request on Oracle Support. You also learned how to create, update, and monitor service requests on Oracle Support website. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for spending your time today with me. Have a great day.